Fingers crossed all movie fans also go to heaven. All dogs go to heaven, so if you're a dog, you automatically get to go to heaven. My cats, Elfie and Merlin, will be cheesed off, just saying. Directed by Don Bluth and is the 1989 underrated animated masterpiece. So All Dogs Go to Heaven tells the story of Charlie Barkin, this unlikable arsehole gambler canine, and his pal Itchy Itchaford, who are in a partnership with the despicable crime boss Carface, but one night Carface frickin' murders Charlie, and once Charlie is transported to heaven and realises from Annabelle that Carface betrayed and murders him in life, he grabs the watch which is his life, and transports himself back to Earth, determined to get payback on Carface. And he initially uses this little girl who Carface was holding captive, named Anne-Marie, who has a special gift of talking to animals. He initially uses her for gambling, but over time her sweet nature thankfully changes him for the better. So this is the greatest self-redemption story in an animated feature for me. Happy 20th birthday to my sister. So Lucy, this review is for you. Hope you like it. So yeah, All Dogs Go to Heaven to me is Don Bluth's other greatest movie, in league with Land Before Time. Yeah, All Dogs Go to Heaven is also Don Bluth's most underrated movie. Nobody raves about it like they do Secret of Nim or an American Tale, and certainly not Land Before Time. But All Dogs Go to Heaven. It deserves to be in the club with Don Bluth's best, as it is. If it weren't for Land Before Time, All Dogs Go to Heaven would be Don Bluth's best movie for me. And it sucks that this movie sadly suffered financially due to it being released the exact same year as the mammoth hit from Disney, The Little Mermaid. So taking a look at my positives for this awesome movie, this entire movie has the awesome idea, what if we had a second chance at life? What if after we pass and go to heaven, what if we were unsatisfied with how we were in that life, or just what if we could return and redeem ourselves, make amends? It's a similar tale to A Christmas Carol with Scrooge's redemption story, just in dog form. Yeah, Charlie Barkin, voiced by Burt Reynolds. He is a character who I don't get why people call him unlikable. Like, him being an unlikable, selfish gambler was the purpose of his character in the first act. In fact, that's important for an animated movie to show to kids that not all of our heroes that we root for were are perfect. They, you know, they are flaws, but that doesn't mean they can get better. And Anne Marie totally brought out the sweetness in him. As there was good in Charlie, and Anne Marie just needed to help him. And yeah, and Itchy, voiced by Don DeLuise, he isn't blind, he can see from the start that Carface is a dick and isn't to be trusted, and he does take longer to care for Anne Marie than Charlie. But it's only because he's concerned what Carface will do to them once he finds out they've stolen her. Anne Marie herself, voiced by Judith Barcy, Ducky's voice actress in Land Before Time, she's easily the best character in the entire movie. She is the hearts and the spirits of this movie. She has a lovely relationship with the animals that she meets. Being an orphan, they're all the family she has. She also has the greatest moments of the entire movie. She gets her moment to shine in her song "Soon You'll Come Home." That is the sweetest, most touching song I've ever heard. She does straighten Charlie out, like when she gets upset at Charlie for stealing the What's-Its family's wallets, but at the same time she can see the good in him, which others can't. Like she sees he's a caring uncle to his sister's puppies when he brings them pizza kindly. She encourages his full good side, and Carface, the main antagonist. I do think the antagonist in All Dogs Go to Heaven is stronger personally, but as for Carface, hard to believe that this dog will go to heaven once he passes. He doesn't deserve heaven. Heaven's too kind for him. This dog, he is he's what the devil would be in dog heaven. He's that much of a ruthless, cold-blooded brute. He keeps an innocent little girl locked up, murdered his business partner who initially trusted him and befriended him, and then, unlike Charlie, there is no good in Carface, and also the big-lipped alligator, which the nostalgia chick mentions, the big-lipped alligator moment for whenever she mentions a moment in a movie that serves nothing to the plot. So yeah, the alligators, let's make music together, let's make sweet harmony sequence. And it may seem it's the most random moments in the movie. My mum and my sister were like, this is a weird film when that moment played, but it does serve a purpose. Had the alligator not met Charlie then, who the heck would have rescued him in the climax from the burning ship? And who would have given Carface his comeuppance? This movie, it has wonderful hand-drawn animation. As Don Bluth said, animation goes where the live camera can't. And he is kicking the Academy's arse for not giving animation the attention that it deserves. And this movie is one of Don Bluth's musicals, and people criticize the songs as being forgettable, but I beg to differ. This movie can go toe-to-toe with the Little Mermaid soundtrack easily, it's songs like "You Can't Keep a Good Dog Down, Let me be surprised. What's mine is yours. What's yours is mine. It's a sincere and gorgeous soundtrack with songs that help advance the important scenes in the movie as a good Disney musical would. I'm also pleased the sequel continued to be a musical. And yeah, this movie has one of the darkest moments in your childhood, when Charlie has the dream sequence when he's transported to hell itself, and he meets the devil, and the devil creatures are climbing all on top of him. And had a sequence like that been released today, it would have been rated a straight up R. I mean, this is a dark movie, but it's necessary. This movie also isn't afraid to have a bittersweet ending. After Charlie gives his life to rescue Anne-Marie, he sadly drowns while unsuccessfully attempting to retrieve his watch. I mean, how many family movies can you think of where they kill off the protagonist, not just in the first 10 minutes, but in the finale? So Charlie dies and is killed off twice in one movie. Holy shit! But then the final moments in the movie when Charlie's spirit visits Anne-Marie, and initially the devil is searching for him, but Annabelle from heaven, she gives Charlie an invitation back to heaven, as he's entirely 100% redeemed himself for rescuing Anne-Marie, and they share the most beautiful and saddest goodbye scene I've ever seen. Yeah, all dogs go to heaven. Why all the hate for it? This movie's awesome. This wonderful movie will change everybody for the better, and it's tied with Little Mermaid as my favourite movie of 1989. I give All Dogs Go to Heaven 5 stars out of 5. Best movie ever. Absolutely loved reviewing this one. My uploads this week may be more scarce than often, as this week I am beginning my prosthetics course at Pinewood Studios, and it's a month long for 5 days in a week. So here's my toolbox that I have for the course, but I'll do my best to upload as frequently as possible for you all. Well, I love you guys, thank you for watching, I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and what do you think of All Dogs Go to Heaven? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and on Google+, and on Instagram, and I'll see you next time when I review its sequel, All Dogs Go to Heaven 2. And remember, movies are us. Bye guys.